In this episode, we finally get the Holy Grail, the best hand in the game, pocket aces. All in?
All in, everything. All in and a call.
That's right. We just went all in with aces and got called. Welcome back to Chris Poker Vlog. We're back at Maryland Live again with another video. Last video, we fought through bad beats and river suckouts. But tonight, we're chasing redemption. We've got crazy hands, tough decisions, and a table full of action. So buckle up, hit that like button, and let's get right into it.
What's up, boss?
After some confusion, we found our 1-3 seat, and now it's time to play. We're buying into this game for $400. In first hand, we're in the under the gun position, and we get pocket fours. Not a bad hand to start things off. There's one caller, and we raise it up to 15. The player in the hijack position calls to 15, and then the cutoff thinks for a bit, and also goes for the call. Everyone else folds. So it's going to be 3 ways into the flop. And the flop comes 9, 5, 3. It's a decent flop for pocket fours. So let's go ahead and make a bet of $25. Hijack makes the call. She looks confident. I'm scared now. Cutoff finally folds his hand, so now it's just us two. Let's head to the turn. And it comes a king. This is a good card for us because we can pretend to have a king now. We bet out $45, acting like we have a king in our hand. The hijack is frustrated, and she's thinking, did this guy just hit a king on me? She reluctantly folds and wonders if she should regret that decision. Yeah, she should. I just had pocket fours. Ha! Anyway, we scoop a nice pot here, and that is a good way to start the session. If you like this type of action, you can play with me in an online private club. Head over to my website, ChrisPokerVlog.com, to sign up. Now, let's get back to the action. In the next hand, we are in the big blind and look down at King Jack of clubs. It's our favorite hand in the suited variety, but something scary happens. The cutoff raises to $20. Well, we're not going to fold our favorite hand. I mean, come on now. We call. There's still many more players left in this hand. The under the gun player calls. Then the low jack makes the call as well. Let's see a flop with 4 players. And it comes 4, 4, 4. This is not a good flop for us.
Check.
We check and the low jack goes
All in.
out of turn.
I would check if I were you.
Yeah, check.
All in.
The cutoff folds, and we are gonna fold and see what transpires next. The low jack just shows her 5-4 for quads.
I would fold if I were you.
Yeah.
You don't know?
I would fold if I were you.
No, don't tell her. I wouldn't fold if I was you.
Yeah.
I don't think the under the gun player saw her cards. How? She showed it right to his face. He finally folds, and of course the low jack flips over her hand for the high hand.
Yep. Supervisor, high hand, 15.
Just a second.
Flop fours with a 5 and the 5 seats. Yeah.
There's sixes. I was tempted, but yeah.
That last hand was fun, but it's time to move on. We're in the hijack this hand and get ace, queen. One player calls 3, and we're going to raise this thing up to 15. It folds to the big blind, and he makes the call, as well as the under the gun player. Let's see a flop with the 3 of us. It comes queen, deuce, 7. That's really good for us. Top pair, top kicker. It doesn't get much better than this. Big blind checks and under the gun checks. We gotta bet this one, guys. We throw out $30, hoping to get paid by somebody. But both players fold quickly, and we pick up this small pot. Not bad. Fast forward to our next hand, and we are in the small blind this time, and we get pocket 9s. Certainly a premium hand, so after all these people just call 3, we're gonna raise it up to $24. People aren't even scared of this raise because under the gun +1 instantly calls, and so does the cutoff. So it's 3 ways to the flop. It comes ace, 4, deuce, rainbow. Not a great flop for 9s, but not the worst. We are first to act, so let's go ahead and make a bet of $35. Our friend under the gun +1 doesn't even flinch, and she makes the call quickly. The cutoff also calls. The pot is almost $200 now, guys. We are probably going to lose this hand unless the turn comes. A 9! The miracle 9! Now we have a real hand, and we want to get paid. Let's bet big. We throw out a bet of $85, hoping somebody will call us. And our friend doesn't disappoint. She throws out the call so quick, it seems like she doesn't care about the money anymore after winning that high hand. Cutoff folds his garbage hand. And with the pot being over $350, let's see the river. And it comes pretty good. It's a queen. There's no other bet now except for all in. So let's do it. Come on. Call. The under the gun +1 player is frustrated. She doesn't know what to do. So she folds and shows her ace. How could she fold an ace? That's okay because we got lucky and picked up a big pot here anyways. We haven't gotten any playable hands in a while, so we're starting to fall asleep here. And then, all of a sudden, we wake up with pocket aces. We can't believe our eyes. It's the best starting hand in the entire game. The under the gun player calls 3, and we're under the gun +1. So it's time to raise it up. We make it 15 with the aces. Everyone is folding. No. Somebody call me. Anybody. And we finally get a customer. The big blind calls are 15. The original under the gun caller folds. So we are going heads up to the flop. Hopefully we get a good flop. It comes ace, queen, queen. Woohoo! We flop a full house. This is one of the best flops we could possibly get for pocket aces. But the problem is, it's hard to get paid. Unless our opponent has a queen. So we might want to slow play this one and let our opponent catch up. The big blind checks and we check as well. It's time for the turn. And it comes a 3. This turn doesn't change anything. But to our delight, the big blind bets out $20. He might have a queen after all. We are excited now. So let's raise it up to $80.
$80.
If he has a queen, he has to call this bet. Big blind thinks for a little bit and then throws in the call. The pot is almost $200 now, guys. It's time for the river. And there aren't any bad rivers for us, except for maybe a queen. So we aren't scared of anything. And it comes a 10.
I'll check.
Big blind checks to us, and it's time for a big bet. We don't really know what to bet, so we just go all in.
All in, everything. All in and a call.
The big blind snap calls and shows his queen 9 for trips. We show our aces for aces full of queens, and we scoop a huge pot worth nearly $1,000. That was an exciting pot, guys. I can't believe we flop a monster with pocket aces and get paid for it. If you want to get in on the action, check out my online private club. We host games like these that you can play from the comfort of your own home. Visit my site, ChrisPokerVlog.com to apply. Spots are limited, so get in now before we're filled up. We are getting a bit tired now, guys. So wrapping up the session, we are on the button and get ace, queen, suited. What a wonderful looking hand. There's 2 callers in front of us, and we raise it to 20. Only our friend, the under the gun player, calls us. And we're off to a flop of ace, 4, queen, rainbow. Bingo! We just flopped top 2 pair. Under the gun checks, and we bet $30. Our opponent snap folds, and we pick up a small pot to finish this session. That's going to do it for today's session here at Maryland Live Casino. We just won $731. Not bad for a day's worth of work. We took some shots, made some big bluffs, and battled through the swings. But that's poker. If you enjoyed the ride, smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, and drop a comment letting me know how you would have played these hands. And hey, if you want to join me at the tables online, check out ChrisPokerVlog.com for info on my private invite-only poker club. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.